Welcome to another Friday, right? Don't fry your brain. It's Friday, guys, and welcome to Good Dawning. We made it another week. Welcome, Hershey. Hershey, we were going to go live in the evenings in September. We're going to do that in the afternoon, if you don't mind. If we can switch it, since I didn't take the new job. They never did send me the address, anyways. So since I don't have the new job, which is fine because there's something better coming in, then we'll switch it to go live in the afternoon or in the late morning if you want. Any specific time, just let me know. We'll get in touch and figure that out. But awesome, guys. Welcome to everybody who's here. Welcome as we all pile in. Welcome to your Friday. Welcome to your universe. Welcome to your life. Welcome to you. Hopefully you are with you and not separate from yourself. And welcome, guys. Grateful to have all of you here. Grateful for each and every one of you. Bonnie Binsky, good dawning, beautiful soul of light and love. Thank you, all of you guys. Was just watching a video shared to me on X that's super interesting. I shared on Discord. Yeah, I saw that. Thanks, Millie. We can check that out. Thank you. That looks awesome. Yeah, how are we doing, guys? Just waking up. Best part of waking up is not having Folgers in your cup, right? No, but I could use some coffee. But welcome. Was just watching. All right. So today we're going to work with repeat. So today we're going to work with the Master Ascensions Lyco deck here. Funny, I just got your notification. Yeah, isn't that weird? YouTube is yeah. So it's weird. We'll discuss here weirdness. But this is the Master Ascension Lyco deck from Archangel Raphael Kelly Kaladny of the Archangel Raphael channel, and she's an amazing soul. And so I got these from Blindly Inspired, who I was scheduled to go live with today, but going into work early today, and so I will not be able to. We're going working early, but so I will not be able to be live this dawning with Blindly Inspired. Hopefully she comes on. I sent her a message, but I didn't get a reply. I'm hoping she saw that. And that just sits there waiting for me. But I've sent her an email, I've sent her a message. Next thing I have to do is I could just call her if I had to. But it may cost me a couple bucks, but it'd be worth it. All right, Karen Suki, good dawning, beautiful soul. Yeah, it's a shame, even with all the cell phone and the free calling, like I can call Mexico and Canada for free. Still can't call Europe yet for free, even though it doesn't really cost. It's a cell phone, right? So just exactly. Thank you, Millie. Yep, I take the power comes from inside me. Thank you. And so your power comes from inside you as well. So you are the one who generates your power. Unfortunately, it's backwards and twisted up with YouTube. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. So tomorrow, and I will announce this again, but since you guys are here, tomorrow is Chloe's Crystals after Truth Wave. Chloe will be live with us we will sell some crystals and get an update on her shop, which should be opening anytime. There was some banking stuff that has to be finished off and other things. But yeah, so we will get an update on that. And of course, when she does go live, as best as I can, I will let you all know. I'm sure Chloe will too. But we will have we'll go live. Oh, ticked off Patriot. Good timing. Hello, welcome. So yeah, we will have a video tour of her website and all that jazziola. And yeah, it should be fun. Angela, good dawning, beautiful sun. Of course, next week, up to Angela, of course, but next week we may have Angela back on next Friday. If she would be so obliged, it would be amazing. I just saw or noticed on YouTube and it says you want me to leave her a note on the chat. Sure. I am also Truth Be Toad. Oh, okay, cool. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Grateful to have you here. I've not seen you here before, and so yeah, thank you. And if you have been here and I missed you in the chat, that's kind of likely. Once I get going here, it kind of sometimes I not I neglect the chat. I'm in channeling or what have you, and miss the chat. But all right, I want to shuffle regular cards as well, but they're not this fat, right? So yeah, so let's see what we've got here, guys. And of course, we'll set intentions for this weekend. We'll clear some energies from the work week. We'll start our fresh weekend fresh, new and exciting. Yeah, she's so inviting to me. We're not new addition, but the new addition to your weekend, right? She's fresh, new, and exciting. All right, let's see what we get, guys. We're going to cut the cards here. If you hear weird references from me, if you're not familiar with who I am, I make weird 80s references all the time and 90s references. Welcome. Nice to see you. All right, so let's cut the cards into halves here and thirds. Un, deux, trois. And let's see what we got from the cards for today. And yeah, welcome, guys. Grateful. Hopefully, you're all having a great day. We'll do the cards here. We'll slow down a little bit and chat and see what's what. Alrighty, folks. Still have the amethyst on the table from yesterday. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. What's this channel about? This channel is about building your universe. I was directed by my higher self in combination with still my higher self, Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael, to change my universe, right? By helping to change yours. Because really, what am I doing here? I'm teaching myself. Let's be honest here. But you're all myself if you really want to think about it, right? So this gets crazy, right? So you guys are all mirrors of me, and we're all mirrors of each other. So we're teaching ourselves what we need to know to build our universes, energetically speaking, right? So we do a lot of energetic work. We work with our intuition by flipping cards. We work with Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael by working with the violet flame. We work with the I am. Lots of things that we do. We do gratitude. So it's an energetic show about building your universe, stepping forward in your frame, and seeing that you're the source love. You're the energy. Just like this shirt, right? You're the energy that spins your universe up. I create my universe from inside myself. I don't create it from anything outside or from anything else. It all comes from how I feel inside myself and out towards you. So in that aspect, let me recut the cards here. But yeah, so that's there you go. So that's what we're about. But thank you, and a lot more. But Lexi, and we're about family too, community, family. When I started YouTube, when I was watching YouTube, there was no community. I just watched random channel, and if I saw somebody I knew, I'd be grateful. But now, if you stick with us, you can watch and see the same people. We have a family, and we can hang out with the same people all day. You're never really alone. We have lots of different channels that we, as a family, go to. We watch each other. We help each other out, and it's become this whole universe that YouTube generally doesn't have, that we are creating on our own. And pretty amazing stuff. And hey, Sax Squatch just went live. So if you want to listen to some saxophone music by Sasquatch, Sax Squatch just went live. Crazy. All right, so today's card is the Akashic Record. And can you speak to your Akashic Record keepers? I can. It's not hard. One day we'll teach it. But right now we're going to see what we have the other cards. But yes, maybe we can teach the Akashic Record. I'll write this down. Teach Akashic Record. Hi. All right, so past lives. It says Akashic Record. I review past lives for myself. That's one of my ultimate goals is to teach past life regression sessions, or to learn it, maybe teach it, but to learn it for sure and help others with it too, because it's a big piece of the puzzle. Is you're not here on in a one-shot done deal. You're here in a cycle of some sort for some sort of larger cycle, right? One lifetime. No, more like 10, 5, 7, 12, 25, 15 in a row, burning off some sort of whatever you tried to learn. And for myself was stepping through abandonment and karmic energies. And so what are you learning in your universe? Trista, the beautiful sister. We love you, Trista. Witchy Trista here. And she's amazing. Please do subscribe. And of course, Fatima as well. And who else do we got here? Angela. Make sure you subscribe to Angela as well. And everybody here has a channel. Lexi, subscribe to Lexi. So you see how we're going here, Ticked Off Patriot. Everybody watching here, Fatima has a channel. And a lot of them did not have channels before I started, and then a lot of them did. And now we've all kind of merged as a family. So when Lexi goes live, you're not alone, because then you're hanging out with Lexi, who's right here now, and her family, and you'll see some of us there. When Angela does her stuff on her channel, you'll see all of our comments. Fatima and John, when they do stuff on their channels, you'll see all of us pile in and say hi, generally speaking. So that's what it's all about, guys. And so that's what we do here. But to answer your question, we're way bigger than just me. We're all of each other. And that's what Hershey, the shadow reader, if you have not tagged her, you're really missing out on an awesome and beautiful soul, and some amazing readings that you won't see generally on YouTube, that reach into your gray areas and pull out the darkness so you can find your light. And she's an amazing soul in that aspect. So really, what you're missing here is the fact that it's not just me; it's all of us. And I don't take anything. Yeah, so it's all of us as one, and that's what we do here. That you don't see generally anywhere else on YouTube. It's just channel for channel, right? All right. So let's see what we got here. I'll stay sub, but I don't believe in what you do. I follow my faith. My universe isn't my answer in life. My God is. Well, of course, of course, your God is, so is mine. I'm source. The God is the source energy of all, right? So we are the source of our own universe as source love, as God, basically as God's walking on earth, right? So I came down as a slice of source to realize that I am source, right? So that's once I realize I'm source walking around on planet Earth as an energetic being in 3D slash 5D, right? Energetically 3D, but also vibrating in a 5D vibration. Then I realized that, wait a minute, I actualize myself as source. Wait a minute, I'm the source of my own universe. Wait a minute, that means that source, God, then realizes that God is himself as well. We actualize God in the same manner. So as I wake up to realize that I'm God, God wakes up and realizes that he's me. And it's all a symbiotic relationship, right? So that's what we do here. But yeah, so I don't see this God as anything external in my universe. God is a conglomeration of everything, of course, right? But it's internal in me and how I vibrate and how I choose to express that as source walking on earth. So there we go. That's what the way I see it. And I don't know, but favor there. So hopefully that makes a lot of sense there. But I think you guys here understand that for sure, because that's what we practice. That's what we live. Um, Good morning, beautiful. Amanda, good dawning. Love you. Yeah, I think we already lost him, but that's okay. But if he subbed, that's great. My faith is blind. You're welcome on my channel. Absolutely. Thank you, Hershey. All right, so the Akashic Records, we're reviewing our past lives. It's our past lives in conglomeration that equal our current life. And the traumas that we've held in the cycle that you're in is what equals where you are now. So what cycle are you in? What are the traumas that you're holding within your frame? And how many lifetimes have you actually been working through this? And are you there? Finally, generally, most of us are. That's the idea of this lifetime and of the grand concurrent, the shift, the wake up that's happening is that you wake up to who you are. You wake up to your past lives. You wake up to the vibration that what your core deal is. That's why I want to help people is find their core trauma, so that way once it settles in, it can take a week, a month, it can take years, but once it settles into your frame, that you see that core trauma, it all comes together a lot faster. It's like kicking the ball down the road a lot faster than trying to figure it all out without knowing your pattern, right? You'd have to know the patterns from only this lifetime. They could be pretty loud, but if you don't see that as you don't find your core trauma, then you may not never get to your core patterns. Plant medicine. Okay, chop some broccoli, guys. Chopping broccoli. She's chopping broccoli. Seek natural healing. So chop some broccoli if you need to. Whatever works for you, but it's asking you to review your past lives so you can see where you might need to seek some natural healing, right? So natural healing can be anything from microdosing shrooms to standing in the grass with your feet to chopping broccoli, to whatever works for you, right? So if you need some broccoli, you do you. If you need to go ground, which we recommend, of course, hug a tree. But whatever works for you, healing, seek natural healing. Hugging people, watching the water, acupuncture, those are natural healing, right? I just found my KC past life report, birth chart interpretation, and major life themes chart interpretation. Now I have to figure out what it says. Edgar Casey chart. Wow, I never even knew that existed per se. I mean, I knew Edgar Casey would do charts, but you could actually had one. That's awesome. So did you get that through the Edgar Casey Foundation? Somebody like registered with them, or that's amazing. Wow, plant medicine is screaming at me. I need to learn more. All right. All right, next, then that's beautiful, Millie. The next one, light language, open to channeling. All right, so we're there. And of course, light language will have, with, of course, if she would want to, of course, and Angela next week on Good Dunning again. But the light language. So, open to channeling. So be open to channeling, open to hearing your higher self, open to, because for my channeling, for example, the channeling you hear on Good Dunning and on this channel here is honestly channeling of my higher self, channeling back to me messages that I hear through the energies of Saint Germain or Archangel Raphael, really to wake us up. But yeah, because if my higher self just came through, stop, what are you doing? Get your head out of your ass. And yeah, it works, but it doesn't come through that way. All right, so Kali, fierce love, right? So seek change. And we're not talking about going start changing people like, hey, can I have 15 cents? I need to. No, we're not sitting at the gas station spanging people. We're talking about seeking change in your universe. Wow, Kali. Fire, right? Kali, we all know who Kali is. It's amazing, right? Let you grind into that for a minute. Seeking change. And of course, if you look at it backwards, it's ILAC in the in the YouTube inverted YouTube screen there. Um, yeah. All right. So if we put this all together here, it's going to ask for you to review your past life. See where, and really having a past life regression session is generally one of the only ways to do so. You can wake up to it, but to see your patterns, to step into what is your core trauma, right? Being able to see that core trauma in your universe can change your universe. For me, seeing my mom giving me away, Scotland, Ireland, Green Mountains, and a guy in a sash and a sword, and here you go, here's my baby. And then watching mom, drive off and being taken by this strange guy with long hair. But yeah, so there we go. So that's my core trauma. That's it. That's when I came back from a fresh cycle and said, I want to learn abandonment and other karmic stuff. And so there we go. That was the core trauma that I learned first. And then, of course, we have 7 lifetimes to the 8th now, where we're finally clearing it. But so yeah, so what are you clearing, guys? What plant medicine is the next card there. So after your Akashic review, it's asking maybe to get into some plant medicine. So ground with Mother Gaia, ground with the plants. And the real CJ, good dawning, welcome. Then light language. So then it's asking us to step into light language. And of course, we'll have Angela back on as well. If you watched last night on Adam, he did light language. I popped in there just as he was humming like crazy. Oh. And so that's why I say I was vibrating with Adam in the chat last night. And so be open to the chat, open to what you hear, open to what's coming into your frame, right? Don't just dismiss things. And then Kali, seek that change. So you want to be the seeker of change as well. You have to show the universe, I'm ready to change, and put it out as a higher vibration. And when it does, it'll come back to you in what? Change. There you go, guys. All right. So 2 days cards. And of course, grateful. And if you're interested in one of these decks, Kelly Kalani, you can go to the Archangel Raphael channel. And she has a link there if you are looking to purchase a Master Ascension Light Code deck. For the price, it's eminently affordable. And we got it from Krista from at Blindly Inspired, so grateful. My cat's namesake, Callie. It's very welcome. Well, you're very welcome, CJ. We appreciate you, and if you keep coming back, Josh will give you a wrench. Yeah, you just got to come back like 3 times. We just know that you want to be part of this, and we'll give you a wrench. We're not too stiff around here or anything of the sort. So let's. I don't have any Palo Santo. I need to go get some Palo Santo. Not obviously at the old crystal shop, but they would get it from Amazon, right? Karmic, but they get it from the big bundle you get at Amazon and sell them separately. But all right, so here we go, guys. Let's give it a spray. This is Florida water, guys, and Hershey should know about Florida water, but it smells like Grandma's house. If you've never smelled Florida water before, but it does the trick for clearing energies. And I'll even let it rain on your head, right? Rain on me. There we go, energy clearing burp. But yeah, last night we parked. Forget the name of the guy who the show last night, but it was a country show. I don't know who it was, but it was sold out. But yeah, so today we have a CU football game. We're going to go in early and help set up and make some money. So working about 10 hours today, 11 hours, give or take. But grateful, right? So we'll go watch football. I guess they used to run a buffalo down the field, and I guess it's now inhumane or whatever. So they stopped running the buffalo. Today will be the first game. And like you see history where they don't run a buffalo in like 5 years down the middle of the football field before the game. I don't know, but yeah, it's like the Bearcat. They take the UC Bearcat games from the zoo, and then the right, exactly. All right, guys. So how we doing? Or the tiger they used to take. They used to take a tiger, a Bengal tiger to the Bengals games. Not anymore, but they used to have a Bengals tiger around on a leash alongside the field. Yeah, craziness. Sumatra's yummy. I also like Komodo dragon blend. Oh, we're talking coffee here. Okay. I think we're talking coffee here. Komodo dragon. Reading words and symbols and numbers, understanding nothing, feeling some kind of what? Understanding nothing. So if you're reading numbers, we could do a number show. If you have numbers that you need interpreted, throw them in the chat. I do pretty well. Joanne Sacred Scribes is the place I go for numbers if I'm not sure. But generally the numbers will fit exactly where I am in my universe. I love Florida. I do too. It truly does smell like grandma's house. At least mine does. Like my grandmother used to. Coffee. Yeah, I thought Sumatra coffee. There we go. Nice, Bunny. It's cool at 62 here. All right, so I'm going to make a couple announcements here. We're going to ground into clearing some energies with the crystal as well, the quartz crystal, and grounding in energy, setting intentions for the week and as well for your moon day and or Saturday, Sunday, and your moon day, which is Labor Day, right? So welcome to the end of summer. I did not get to the mountains or anything. I've really just been trying to just working my duff off to keep my head above water and such. But Monday, I am going into the mountains. I will be taking my camera with me. My phone obviously is my camera, right? I will be taking the phone with me, and I will be taking video, and we'll do a bunch of video, and so we'll release over time. I still have that ramblings that I did. I did not get to upload it, and I tried to do a part two. This is crazy, right? I tried to do a part two, getting into the gates of Red Rocks, so I could show you all the way up to where I parked. It failed. The video thermaled out on me. So even at 50 something degrees in my car, as long as the windows are up, it's going to thermal out. So I don't know why. But so yeah, so the phone got too hot. So we're going to try it again. When do I work at Red Rocks again? Oh yeah, tomorrow. So tomorrow we will try that again on my way to Red Rocks and get that part two up. I will release part one today. So while I'm sitting here this dawning, I'll throw it off, which will only take a minute. I'll send it up into the stratosphere, and so you can see part one. But when it thermals out, and I'll put in the video title that the video abruptly ends, you'll see why. It just thermals. It just got too hot, and so 1 minute watching, 1 minute won't be. But I'll get the second part up and recorded at some point. Going up. I really should. If I take my microphone with me, it'll be a lot easier. So I just got to remember to, and we're not plugged in now because I forgot to plug my phone in last night. But as long as I take my DJI microphone with me, then I won't thermal out because I can crack my windows. I don't have air conditioning in my car. So there we go, guys. That's what we got. But so yeah, so we'll get the first part up. It's about 20 minutes. And then the second half we'll get up. As far as the foot goes, I'll give you another update here. The foot is healing, and we are good. We're walking, we're jumping, we're moving. I'm healed. I just keep stating that. I slept on the floor last night with my foot on a beanbag chair, way up. Way up. Felt weird, but and so yeah, so it's pretty good here. I'm 74 here in the Panhandle of Florida. Beautiful, and I've been to Pensacola. Yes, I have been to the whole Panhandle. I hitchhiked on I-10. That was crazy. And so yeah, but awesome guys. So astrology got you. So Val from Illuminated Port. Val's amazing. She's a great soul. And I'm going to make another couple of statements. We haven't seen Care Bear in 2 weeks, not on anything really. Occasionally at night. She hasn't been live since the 8/8 portal, and so at this point, guys, I'm reclaiming the 8:30 spot as of Monday. Good Dawning will be back at 8:30 in the dawning. I can't keep this up, and if I'm working at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, there's no reason why I need to be coming home at 2 a.m. to be waking up at 5 a.m. to do Good Dawning 5:30. It's not working for me. I'm as tired as I've ever been. So, guys, with that, Carabelle, exactly. So, since she is not utilizing that slot and is exactly rebuilding her universe, walking through her fire right now, and we send her the greatest and biggest amount of love ever. We hold Care Bear in the highest loving heart, in the highest loving angelic light, and we hold Care Bear in the highest esteem. We walking through her walk right now is favored to her and what she's going through and all of that. And so from this end, we're going to reclaim that spot because it's just not being used. If Care Bear had put anything, I checked this morning, that she was going to do anything next week, I wouldn't take it. I respect that she, we did a fair swap in times. But at this point, with it being not used over a past month, I can't keep this up. You see me late for Good Dawning, and I am physically exhausted, and I'm kind of an old guy for doing the job that I do to an extent. I'm one of the older guys there, and I do it with gusto, which is great. It's keeping me in shape. It's keeping me young, and I do some of these things purposely, right? I take the harder routes purposely. I joined the Army versus the Air Force because I wanted the heavier physical training. I wanted the challenge, the deeper challenge. Had I joined the Air Force, I still could end up being in there for all I know. They wouldn't put me out for my flat feet. So I do the harder things. I'm doing the parking at Red Rocks. Why? Because it's steady work, but there's other opportunities, not as much pay. But it's steady work, and it's whipping me, keeping me in physical shape. So as of Monday, and I will set up good dawnings this week or for next week, over the weekend here. I'm probably today. You will see good dawning then next week at the old time 8:40. We're gonna go 8:40, not 8:33. That way, Victor, and we will wait a few minutes till everybody piles in. But yeah, even though it's 8:49 for 10:40 in the other, it's still dawning on the other side on the East Coast here. And if you're on the West Coast, it does give us a chance now to pick up some people on the West Coast because it'll be 7:40, which is dawning to them. So yeah, with the way America works here, unfortunately being so large, somebody's going to get a later shaft. And unless we go, right, Victor took the really prime slot. Victor's got the primest slot, so but grateful. 8 a.m. But no, so we'll be live directly after Victor from now on. I can't keep it up. Care Bear had said she was going to move to start uploading videos in the interim on her last post, which was 2 weeks ago at this point, guys. So the last post, and I checked this morning, was 2 weeks ago. So we send her the biggest love. Care Bear, if you are watching or somehow you come across this, we love you. And if you want to switch time slots back, we can just, I wouldn't argue with that. I'd give it back to you. It was a fair swap. But at the moment, I'm going to take the 8:30 slot and see you guys then. And so, yeah, there we go. And of course, tomorrow, guys, we have Chloe live. And we'll make that announcement again with Chloe on the channel as well, where she's selling crystals. And we're talking about her channel or her YouTube and her website. There we go. All right, guys. So let's see what Kuan Yin has for us as well today. So I've got a Kuan Yin card here. Wow. The master of the divine feminine. If you don't know who Kuan Yin is, she's an amazing energy. And if you ever feel grace, if you're feeling out of space and you sense or feeling grace in your universe, we love you, Grace. The grace of Kuan Yin and the divine feminine energy. She does that. If you work with Kuan Yin, there are times where you will just be like, what the hell? Oh my God. And you will just feel this grace that you have never felt, this peace that you have never felt. Thank you, Kuan Yin. And we are all going through rebirth. Exactly. So we support Care Bear and what she's doing and understand for sure that she'll be back, and we will welcome her with open arms. What time tomorrow? I'm going to go live directly after Truth Wave with Chloe, so 8:40. I think I marked it at 8:40. So after Truth Wave, we will go live, Chloe with crystals on Saturday. And I am exploring, guys. It's exploratory, nothing set in stone. Doing a Saturday edition of Good Dawning as well. So I was going to set up a poll, but I just decided flat out I'm going to take the 8:30 slot. Because I can't keep, there we go, rub my head. I can't keep this up. There you go, here we go. No ego, right? So you need some hair. Anybody need some hair? But yeah, so that's what we're doing, guys. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't do my hair. I just kind of got up, and here I am. But to be able to throw off Good Dawning after being up for 5 minutes is pretty amazing in my universe, right? 10 minutes, but yeah. So I'm pretty proud of myself that this is the military, not me. Viviani, Good Dawning, beautiful soul. If you don't know who Viviani is, well, what is wrong with you? Viviani is the Akashic Queen there, and she got me into the Akashic Records, and Val's, I'm taking a Dragonfly Crystals class, and so yeah, so tag Viviani if you're not familiar with her. Check out her channel. She goes live with the ladies at, I think it's Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And she's live with John as well 3 times a week in the Dawning, or 2 times a week in the Dawning. So yeah, so tag Viviani if you have not. And yeah, let's see what we get from Kuan Yin. We're going to cut the cards here. And let's see if we get, here we go, we're just going to grab this one because it's legal to use, right? About a third of these cards can't be shown on YouTube. They can, I just have to reposition my thumb, right? You get the idea. Jamie, Good Dawning. All right, so there we go, Kuan Yin. Wow, we got to reposition the thumb here, right? Right there. Here we go. Can't show that, so we'll do that. But it's pretty good with the Kuan Yin, and so we'll flip this around here. It says Sisters of the Star Blossoms. Actually, this one doesn't look too bad here. You can't really make anything else, so this one's not so bad. Whilst we each take our journey to divine bliss and truth, we have soul friends that love us unconditionally and wish to help us find our way home with the least suffering and greatest joy. When we allow ourselves to be helped with others too, it is a spiritual support and love that wishes to connect with you more now. All right, so there we go. So that's what we do here, right? What are we doing here? We are helping each other in spiritual support. And that's what this whole universe that we're created is about. is helping each other to see each other in the highest light, to be each other's highest light, and to support each other in the highest loving light. So thank you, Kuan Yin, for seeing what we're doing here and seeing how we're creating that universe. Eventually, it could get a little larger here. We do have a Discord. If you're not part of that Discord, send me an email, Mr. Floyd Channelings with an S at gmail.com, and you can join our Discord and hang out there. But grateful, guys. All right, so with that, let's clear some energies here and set some intentions for the weekend here. So let's do some intentional work. These are other things that we do. We do work that doesn't look like we're doing work here. It looks like if you're watching us and didn't know what energy was, you'd think we're just sitting here on our duffs, right? Henny, beautiful, humorous soul of light and love. We love you, Henny. And if you don't know who Henny is, you know what? Let's get crazy here. Let's all subscribe to Henny, right? Maybe one day she'll go live too. So we're all going to pile in and subscribe to Henny. So nobody has, right? But we are going to, just if nothing else, for the fun of it, right? So let's all subscribe to Henny. If nothing else, let her know that she is loved and has more than, I don't know how many subscribers she has, but yeah, you too can subscribe to people that don't post YouTube videos. Maybe they will, but if nothing else, you can show you love them by posting, by subscribing to them. So let's all subscribe to Helene, to Henny, and send her some love and boost up her channel. And you never know, maybe we'll get Henny's comedy show one night, right? That would be funny. Henny and the Jets, maybe, or something. Who knows, right? But I'm sub to Foodie's Vacations. Foodie's Vacations there, eating on cruise ships and stuff. Amazing stuff. There's all kinds of amazing stuff out here, guys. Janet Lee, just in time for Kuan Yin. Beautiful. Love you, Janet. Let's see, Karen. Bonnie, it's crazy. The one has wanted to learn Reiki a long time, but the other suppose she is able to hold herself between wake and sleep now and dream things. Interesting. Sub to Henny, my bro. There you go. We're all subbing to Henny today just because we love her and we want her to know that she's loved. And so, yeah, even if your favorite person, one of your favorite people on YouTube favorite humorous people especially, does not have channel, we sub to her anyways because we love her. So there we go. So let's ground some energies and clear some energies for this week. Exactly. And what would life be without a Henny in your universe? Every chat requires a Henny and deserves a Henny in their chat. We are grateful. All right, so with that, let's clear some energies from this week. Obviously, it's Friday, so we want to get ourselves centered for what? The weekend. What? We don't want to drag Bob, our boss, or anybody else into the week with us here. And yeah, so let's do so. And a quick update on my foot. It's healed. It's healing. Did not go to the doctor. I spent yesterday walking around in a golden light in my foot. And you know what? We're good. We walked, we stand, we run, we jog. It hurts a little bit, but we're good. It's healing. So there we go. But grateful. I knew it wasn't broken to begin with. But now we're on the mend and able to walk and not so much pain and all that. Thank you, Millie, who actually originally set me up a YouTube channel. I would never have even known how to do that. So thank you. Oh, that's very sweet of you for thinking of me. Henny, we love you. And we love each. I love each and every one of you. You are all special. Hershey, you're amazing with what you do, and you're an amazing soul. Trista, my God, Trista, if I lived up in Canada there, I'd be shopping with you. You're an amazing, just watching your bright light. And if you're not subscribed to Trista there, she keeps showing her light through her poetry, her singing, and her amazing bouncy soul. And as she is getting, if you know Trista, watch Trista like 10 months ago to Tristan now, and her light has come through like there's nothing tomorrow. And it's absolutely gorgeous and beautiful and amazing to see Trista step into and through those fears and through all that the energy that was holding her back and step into her light and see herself and let us see herself that she hasn't shown before. And it's absolutely awesome to see that when you see somebody come into their light and step through their darkness and start dropping their karmic energies and starting to step into that freedom. It's an absolute joy. It's an amazing thing to see that and Trista step through and into that freedom light, and you can see it in her channel. And if you watch her channel, just look at her titles and watch her channel, you will see that she's had a big old amazing shift, and it's awesome to see. All right, guys. Poof. That's what it's all about, guys. Why I sit here and I watch those shifts. I watch your videos. I flip through and when I can. and then seeing those shifts that you guys are making, hearing the shifts that Millie's making in the chat here, and all of you guys. That's what it's all about. It's not just about what you see here. It's about what I'm seeing on your end, and filling my cup too, because that fills my cup, like you wouldn't believe. I am now sub to Henny, so she now has 31. So Henny, you have 31 subs. There you go. So Henny has 31 subs. So we're gonna wait in 33. Was it 34 flavors of Baskin Robbins? So yeah, all right, guys. So let's clear some energies. What are you looking to release from your frame from this week? Did Bob yell at you? Did you screw up your TPS reports? I'm going to release the karmic energies from this week on my end. The new job that wasn't, and there's not much to release. Really, I've learned for myself to release, break the energies as they come across. Here we go. We're going to put Hershey's channel as the channel. Hershey, pin message. Hershey, you are the small channel of the Friday here. So if you're not subscribed to Hershey and Henny, we love you, Henny, but she doesn't have any content. But Hershey does, and Hershey's content is fire and amazing. If you're looking to get a reading, and really, Hershey's a shadow worker, and do not run from shadow, guys. Your shadow is 50% you. If you don't integrate your shadow, you can't diss it, you can't ignore it, and you can't run away from it. You are gray in the long haul. You are white and black, dark and light. And if you can merge those two as one and become gray, right? Walk in the center of those energies, because we're not all we. And if you're all we, you're going to get run over. All happy, joyous, and we. You're going to get run over on this planet because the energetically will get flattened. You can't prop up the we. I'm all happy and light in everybody's frame. It's not going to work. You're going to get stumped energetically at some point. And that's why you stay in the gray, and that's what Hershey can help you to do. Work through your shadows and get strong in that balance. And that's why Hershey's a great reader. That's one of the things that make Hershey stand out as a reader, is that she helps you find that balance in your gray and your dark, so you can manage that and stand in your light and see that within yourself. But yeah, so you guys can all sub to me too. Of course, everybody sub to Karen Suki as well. But we do have Hershey's channel at the bottom there. She goes live multiple times a week. Monday's messages, Friday as well. Wednesday she does Wednesday shadow reads. So check her out. She's an amazing soul and a breath of light. Tina, good dawning as well. So yeah, Angela's channel. There's Angela's channel as well. So all right, so I can't pin them all, but Angela will be live with us again on Friday. But Angela's channel is there too. So sub to Angela. I think a lot of you guys already did, because she was live with us last Friday, and she'll be live again next Friday, hopefully. And so yeah, we keep her every other Friday for now. And throw me a thumbs up, guys. I know we're losing. We're just rambling here and kind of hanging out, and that's fine. And I'm not even looking at how many are here or hanging around or whatever. It's you guys are the core. The core is here, and that's cool. So question, guys, if we go live on Saturdays, how many of you would like to see a night? Just give me a thumbs up. I can't create a poll this fast, but give me a thumbs up. How many of you guys would like to see a good dawning on Saturday morning, not Sunday, with Sundays too, but Saturday. How many would like a Saturday? The Joshua fam. Oh, thank you, Lindsay. A Saturday good dawning. I got one thumbs up. So if I get a majority of, and really if I can get more and then just a handful, because I know sometimes you guys, if really as many as you can throw in there, guys. So the answer is, how are you all? No, but seriously, let me know what you think as far as having and I need responses, guys. Seriously, I'm asking for you to do something on the other side. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down if you want a Saturday good dawning. All right, more thumbs up than I'm gonna. Yeah. All right. So not this week because we got Chloe, but starting next week we will do a Saturday good dawning as well. After Truth Wave, where we'll swap with Chloe if Chloe's coming on or something to that effect. But we'll be going live then, at least for now, and unless something comes up, otherwise I'll let you guys know. But we will start scheduling as of next week, since we have Chloe this Saturday. It works just as well as a good dawning, right? So as of next week, then we'll do good dawning directly after on Saturday. For now, and that's subject to change for work or other things in the future, but as of now, we'll leave it at that. As of now, we'll keep it. But there may be Saturdays where it's not happening, and just keep that in mind. But most Saturdays, we will be live then. So as of this next Saturday, Saturday the 8th, 9th, we will go live and have a good dawning with Mr. Floyd and family on Saturn days as well, and after Truth Wave. So there we go, guys. Beautiful. So answered that question. So I gotta write that down as well. Saturday. There we go. With good Donnie. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Break things open. As well, I've been exploring the fourth wall store. That's what Victor and Gen X, Clint, and Jimena use. And so we're going to set the fourth wall store up probably Monday. We'll do a little bit of work. And so we're going to set up the fourth wall store. So we're going to have t-shirts, hats, and all kinds of stuff. I got a text information that a robe might be an interesting idea since it is good donning, right? Or pajamas, so we may do good donning pajamas. I have no idea if you really want a pair, but they'll be available. It doesn't cost me anything to set it up. If they drop ship them, then I get a couple bucks and they sell. But otherwise, it's just an idea sitting on their website. So with that, we'll have coffee mugs and other things. I know I promised Jimena. I know she's not here. One of my old coffee mugs, but I'm probably going to wait till it lands on the fourth wall and then ship it from there because it's easier to ship it to Canada that way. And so yeah, Janet, good donning. So yeah, so we're gonna start with that. So Monday, guys, I'll get that started. But so yeah, we're revamping and getting things moving forward here since. All right, let's. You got it, guys. So Saturday, as of August 9th or September 9th, 8th, 9th, we will have good donning on Saturday mornings as well, or crystals with Chloe, or something to that effect. Lindsay, or Angela, if you want to join us on a Saturday donning, you're welcome to do that as well. So yeah, so we'll have Angela on next Friday or Saturday, and we'll get that going. And yeah, so that would be a good initiation, Angela, if you want to kick off our first initial good donning on Saturday. With your light language, if you're not working, that might be an amazing idea. So let me know, Angela. Not this Saturday. We've got Chloe on, but the following Saturday, you want to come live? We can do the first good dawning with Mr. Floyd, with you, Angela, on a Saturday there, and have light language. And I think that would be absolutely amazing. Janet Lee has some playlists too, so subscribe to her. Subscribe to everybody, guys. You guys are all awesome, and thank you. All right, so let's clear some energies here. What do you need to clear from Monday through Thursday here? And of course, what you have today is on you. It's your energy to clear. So if something comes through in your frame there, do you guys think that I can get away with wearing my Truth Wave shirt to work today? I wear it with the skirt. It's dressy, right? Yeah, go for it. Because it's energy, it's meditation, it's you're going to a metaphysical and health food store, so health shop. So yeah, what better way to bring in some energy from Truth Wave than to bring it into the health shop with you and carry. We understand how your universe has been at work, and so carrying that Truth Wave shirt might help to balance things out a little bit too. Wearing that shirt might help bring up your heart chakra, bring up your energy, and realize through your realize, not the traumatized that when you're sitting at work. That you are loved, right? And you know that, but when you're sitting there and if it gets frustrating, then you're wearing a Truth Wave shirt. So how bad can the energy feel? That'd be awesome. And so yeah, I need to get on those things as well. But we'll have shirts and stuff, and it'll be awesome. And yeah, we'll swap a shirt, right? Swap a shirt with Victor, and so yeah, we'll have some fun. Yes. So let's clear some energies. What do you need to clear? So we'll take a minute here. So on your end and mine, and then we still got 20 minutes here, give or take, and then we'll ground in some energies for this weekend. Krista, I cannot be live today. I have to go to work early, but we can do anytime next week. We are good. Saturday, I have Chloe on, but if you want to go Saturday at noon, I'm good. You want to go Sunday? Anything is fine. I just cannot go live today. I'm working the first football game for University of Colorado, and so I'm going in early to help set up cones and security and stuff. More money, but we will go live, Krista, next week. You tell me when. I did send you a message on Discord if you want to check that. But thank you. I love you and appreciate it. Thank you, Krista. All right, grateful to see her here so we can get that out. All right, so let's clear some energies, guys, from your end. And grateful. This has been a great show as far as housekeeping and stuff. And Krista, if you missed, we are going to start going live on Saturdays as well. I'm going to do a Saturday show. I know some of you guys can make it here and there, and a lot of guys can't make it from work. So Saturday we can get more family together. But at 8:30, we'll be able to get some of you guys who've been not here, like Scotty and such. Now that we're going later, we'll see some of the old folks back as well. Hopefully Neil and Shelly, because who really wants to get up at 5 in the morning and watch my mug? I don't blame them one bit. So we've got no East Coast or West Coast viewing anyway. So there we go. So that is the rest of the story. All right, guys. All right, so we'll leave the light on for you. But Tina, it's very hot for me, so I can't do a jacket with it. I would die. Okay, there we go. Hello, beautiful. All good, Josh. We'll send the Discord. Saturday sounds awesome. Nice breakfast brunch show. Yeah, now keep in mind I'll be with Chloe from after Truth Wave from 8:30 till 8:40 till about 9:40, 10 o'clock. But afterwards, if you want to do a 10:30 show, that would be perfect. But yeah, 10:30, which would be noon, 12:30, your time. Well, East Coast time, and like 4:30 or 3:30 in Germany, but crazy. But yeah, so we take the opportunities where they come. And since we're not working the other job, they never did send me an ad. They sent me a calendar confirmation, but no address. But there's other things involved. It's just funny. And thank you, all of you guys. And really, I appreciate all the support from each and every one of you and all I do and all you do in your universes. So let's clear that energy. Take a moment, guys. Think back to your week, Monday through Friday here. What do you need to clear? What do you want to get rid of so that you step into the weekend and clean energy? Anybody up your craw and in-laws, boss, what have you? Maybe you got jumped in front of the line at the grocery store, haha, or a skateboarder jumped in front of your car. Whatever works for you. If you didn't get yelled at from your TPS reports this week, there you go. Then maybe you need to see a employment hypnotherapist, right? And there you go. Just office space. But all right, guys. So let's take a moment and clear those energies. You can write it on the chalkboard. You can break the energy. You can pull it from me. You can write it out. Hershey, if you guys want to run over to the beach there and put it in sand, you can do that as well. It's really up to you guys, truly, and I appreciate all of you. All right, so here we go. Clear that energy for this week, and set those new intentions as well. So let's clear that energy. However you do, so I'm going to do the chalkboard method. So I imagine it on the chalkboard and then erase it. It's the easiest way for me. Like Bart writing it on the chalkboard, and then his teacher there, Mrs. Krabaffel, writing it off, right, wiping it off the board. Right there, you go. So. What's cool is there's not as much to every week. It gets a little less because the energies are a little lighter, right? My foot, there's one. All right, so keep clearing the energies. What do you need to clear from your week? Whatever it is, write it out. Keep going here. But then let's work on setting intentions for this week. And we're going to do some gratitude first. So let's go gratitude list, guys. We're going to go into this weekend grateful. What are you grateful for? Grateful, Mabel, right? I am grateful that I can walk, right? I'm grateful my foot wasn't broken. I didn't go to urgent care, which I should have, let's be honest. But nonetheless, we're grateful that we're moving and grooving, right? So what are you grateful for in your universe? Take 2 seconds here. We're going to write it out. 5 things that you are grateful for. We do this generally 3-4 times a week. Why? Because you have to walk out of the house with some sort of grounded energy, right? If you ground your energy into karmic or anger or frustration or what you're lacking, have fun walking in through your universe. Have fun. It's not going to be as fun, right? If you ground your energies in gratitude, awesomeness, worthy, whatever it is for you. Gratitude is generally my attitude. I had a Kundalini awakening on gratitude, and yeah. So, what about you? All right. So, from grounding into gratitude here, write 5 things that you are grateful for. You can put them in the chat. You can write them in sand. You can put it on code stone, chisel it, or you can write it on paper like me. So here we go, guys. Take a moment. This is self-guided, and it's up to you. Wow. Voila. Not a race, but nonetheless, I don't want to take all day here either. All right. So, Denver, the past rain brought the most amazing smells the past week. It's alive. LOL. Fantastic for the senses. That's happened here, Janet. It rained here the past week, and we went from brown to green. We're in a high country desert, right? A high plains desert. And so, yeah, so when it rains here, It's pretty amazing. Everything goes from brown to green overnight, and we are having that transformation now, and it's stunning. We had no fires this summer, nothing. It's been a really odd summer out here, but we've no Colorado fires, no fires, nothing. Hey Angie, did you fall asleep at Truth Wave last night? I think you had me on my left, but I couldn't see. All right, so what are you guys grateful for? Amanda is grateful to have today off, spending some time alone with my son today, doing something fun, having the resources to buy my son what he needs for school, and finally getting rid of the bats in our house. Ooh, favor. No bats in the belfry there, Amanda. Favor to that. Ooh, wow. Mom, Janet, yes, we did get some rain, not enough to start fires, but all nature loved it. There we go. All right, so what are you grateful for? If you want to put it in the chat, you are welcome to. It is up to you. I met someone last night who was alienated from her kids for 4 years. They're now in their 20s, just started to heal their relationships. Awesome. I've been alienated from my mom for 50 years, even though we were together. I never talked to her. I would push her out of I was as karmic as holy hell. Grateful for this family, the beach, for music dreams coming true, for God waiting for the end of the world for us. Okay, favor. Amanda. All right, Amanda, good dawning. Thank you, Josh. It's been a huge issue I was trying to deal with since April. Oh, you favor, Amanda. Absolutely. Bats. That's amazing. Crazy. I would be hard to go to sleep when you know that, especially if they're flying around in your house. Oof. So I'm grateful for love, each and every one of you, and this our universe, the flow of currency into my universe, opportunities, which would go back to the flow of currency, and the body trauma that is gone from me. Right? There's no more body trauma. I mean, there may be, but I'm not having panic attacks. I'm not feeling. I wake up late for good dawning. There's no trauma. In my body. I'm running late for work, but I still get there on time. But there's no panic in my body. It's like we get there, no big deal. But yeah, so the body will drop its trauma reactions really fast. If you never noticed, guys. Lexi, I'm grateful for all my daughter, my family, my baby mama becoming monetized, YouTube, waking up this beautiful day. Beautiful, Lexi. So grateful for nature, blindly inspired, no matter how small. What a teacher. So much love, beauty, totally unconditional. Absolutely. Absolutely. And of course, I'm always grateful, like I said, for each one of you. That's the biggest thing. Grateful for my job and sense and bosses, for my home, feeling and finding lost things, myself, history, and future. Awesome, Tina. So, yeah, keep putting it in the chat there, guys. I appreciate it. But, yeah, let's clear some energies or get some energy set up for this week. So we're going to do an invocation for this weekend and bring in positive energy, set ourselves up. Lindsay, I'm thankful for all the beauty and opportunities this weekend for wonderful people and connections for beautiful, abundant nature and all the magnificent animals and the magic of love. How awesome is that, Lindsay? All of us around us rising into our true power and pardon me, feeling. That is beautiful, Lindsay. I love it. All right. So, guys, let's create some intentions for this weekend. So what are you intending for this weekend? Millie is grateful for my today, my family, our community, my health, and my comforts. And we are grateful for Millie. So there we go. See, we are all grateful. I am grateful for each and every one of you. Angela, Millie, all of you have taught me something. All of you have helped around me off as well as I hope I've helped you guys. But yeah, that's what it's all about. Unless we get to the pearly gates and Peter's there and he's like, dude, I told you it was the hokey pokey. You didn't listen. We put it in the damn song. But otherwise there, I don't think that's what it's really all about. But you never know, right? So make sure you are doing the hokey pokey at least once a day. Because if the hokey pokey is what it's all about, then you'll be covered, right? You never really know. But nonetheless. All right, guys. So let's set some intentions for this week, and then we'll ground it into the quartz here. So what are you looking to create for this weekend in yourself, for yourself, in your family, in your universe? See that for yourself. See it as intended. See it as it comes through. And stand in frame, realizing as long as you stand in frame and see it as intended there, you are creating your universe. As long as you don't have any shaky ground underneath it, the ground will mold to what you want, generally speaking. It's our shaky ground energy. It's our not worthiness. It's our really, I can do that, and then not realizing you can. Energies that will kick you out of what you're trying to create or push you towards what you're trying to create. It's all about what's centered like the shirt, the energy that's centered inside yourself. Is it karmic? Is it, are you looking at lack and going, yeah, that ain't happening, and trying to create it from there? You are that grand creator. We are all grateful for. Oh, thank you, honey. So let's do an invocation for this weekend. So if you want to join me here, all you would need to do, and if you scroll through here, we got Hershey's pin. We can only pin so many, but I wish we could pin multiple channels here. But we could put them all. There we go. We'll do that one day. I'll try to create the crazy pin with everybody's links in one pin. If we can do that. Lindsay, I really feel positive in the air for this weekend. I don't know much in this weekend. I know I must let in. Feel likely out this weekend and find some path going forward. Beautiful people. Favor, Lindsay, your path is in front of you. Just allow it to show up. Be grateful for the loving, supportive family. So grateful for them so much. Love you all so much. We rock. Learn so much. Love so much. Blindly inspired Crystal, we love you and learn so much from you as well. And we love you. All right, so let's invoke for this week. So join me, guys. We bring in all awesomeness for this weekend. We see ourselves in the highest, loving, abundant, joyful, helpful, amazing light. We see this weekend full of opportunities. We see this weekend full of love. We see this weekend full of flow of abundance in currency, flow of abundance in joy, flow of abundance in helpfulness, full of abundance in hugs, full of abundance in love, full of abundance in all things I consider, you can say I for yourself, right? Consider awesome. I see this weekend full of amazing food, amazing friends, amazing times, and amazing me, right? I see this weekend relaxing. I see this weekend as peaceful. And I see this weekend bringing a culmination of the energies of this week into a peaceful head. I see this weekend releasing anything negative from the week before. And I see this weekend bringing me in center. So what? I can create another amazing week next week. With that, we say hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be. Sealed. All right, so we see this weekend is amazing. You can see your weekend however you choose, but you are the one who's grounding those energies into your universe. So if you step forward, are you stepping forward into an amazing weekend? Are you feeling karmic and stepping forward into a weekend that's going to drag you backwards? I can't answer that. Only you can. All right, guys, we're not going to do too much more here. It's already been almost an hour here. Hershey, aren't the gorgeous, neat Linda Butterfly. Linda's amazing. She's an amazing soul as well. You guys are all amazing. And so, I mean, look at Linda, the courage to go online and do YouTube and all that. She was dragged out by Tamitha. We rooted Willow, and now she's doing this on her own. And it couldn't be more amazing. It's like watching Laura B. when she goes live. It blows my, really, I mean, she was with us for about a year, and then she goes live on her own. And how amazing is that on Tuesdays there? And so, yeah, guys, keep on shining, because you are all shining stars. And I hope you see that. It's sitting right there. I've got to write it. I definitely need a rainbow obsidian mirror from her. All right, so yeah, so tomorrow, guys, Chloe's Crystals, if you need anything rainbow obsidian or anything else, we will be live on Not Memorex tomorrow at 8:40-ish after Truthwave. So yeah, join us, Chloe and myself, and then Monday, 8:30 in the dawning, not any time before or after, but the 8:40 actually in the dawning after Truthwave. We will be live, Not Memorex, on Monday. And from these days forward, we will be going live at the same time, 8:40 in the dawning, guys, and we will go from there. But yeah, so from your end, where do you see yourself? What do you see? And we may Monday, only due to my plans, I may go a little early. Just Monday, I may still do 6. I will let you know on Saturday. But other than Monday, Tuesday, and every day forward, we will be going live at 8:30. If I want to get into the mountains, getting there into the mountains at 10:30 is a little late at that point. So we may do Monday early, just Monday. I just thought about that. And then Tuesday for 8:30. Yeah, so you guys got it. I can't keep this up, so there we go. All right, we're going to work with the quartz. So what do you want to ground in for this weekend? Close your eyes for a minute. See your Sunday night. How was your weekend? Let's take a moment, guys. Close your eyes. We're going to do an exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and see your Sunday night. We're not even going to take a breath because we're going to do it right from where we are. So see your Sunday night. See how your weekend was. What did you do this weekend? What did you bring in? Close your eyes. It's a visualization exercise. So let's close our eyes. We're going to take 1 minute. See your Sunday evening. It's 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock on Sunday night. You've done everything. Your weekend's over. It's almost, well, it's not, but it's Monday's a holiday. But you get the idea. So Monday night then, right? See yourself. If you're in the States, it's a holiday. See yourself. Canada, it's not. So Monday or Sunday. And see how did you perform over the weekend. Did you obtain what you wanted? Take a moment. See that. Did you gain what you wanted? Did you obtain the weekend you wanted? Take that visualization exercise and walk through it on your own when you get a chance, guys. And take a minute to visualize. Oh, it is in Canada as well. Cool. Thank you, Lynn. Trista, I was not sure if it was Labor Day in Canada. I know like your Thanksgiving's in October, so it is, some of them are shifted a little. But cool. So from your end then, so it's a holiday in Canada as well. So from your end though, take a moment today and close your eyes and see your Sunday night. See what, or your Monday night, and see where and how you conducted your weekend. Create that in your frame. Watch what happens if you go Sunday, see your Monday night, Sunday night, and you see it as an amazing weekend. You see it as all things awesome and everything amazing that you wanted to have happen. Everything you wanted to do is accomplished and all of that. Carry that in your frame before the weekend. See the weekend accomplished and watch what happens because you're putting that energy front forward, right? You're taking the energy of seeing what you wanted and saying, I created this. Now you're putting it forward into the present. Watch what happens. It makes it easier to create your loving, living universe that way. And your weekend will come out to be more amazing. So ground into that. See what you want and see yourself already achieving that. And see yourself going to bed on Sunday night, Monday night, having had the most amazing weekend and creating what you've already wanted to create. There we go. That's what, exactly. I'm very thankful I'll get to 1,000 before the end of the year. We're going to get Hershey to 1,000 for sure. I don't know how many are you at now, Hershey? Where are you at? 8, 9? Goofy thing about getting to 1,000, it's exciting, but then you get into the bigger algorithm. So we went from having 300 views, right, on Good Dawning to 86. No change in the show, but there's a change in the algorithm that I'm in. So being in the almost 800. Oh, we'll get you there. All right, subscribe to Hershey if you have not. We're going to get her to 1,000 before December. But in your universe, or in this universe, when you get to 1,000, you get put in a larger swimming pool, right? You go out of the kiddie pool into the Olympic-sized pool with other YouTube channels and a big different algorithm. So we went from 350 views on one video down to 86. But that's all right. We're swimming with the big boys now, so to speak. Woohoo! I'm at 275 thanks to Angie. If you haven't subscribed to Millie there, Millie is on a roll as well. Let's get her to 300 and keep it trucking here. Live with Josh tomorrow at 12, 10 o'clock. After, let's make that 12:30 because Chloe, 8:30, 9:30, 10, that'll work. Hour and a half with Chloe should do fine. But can we make it 10:30 or 12:30, Krista? Just because I don't want to get off with Chloe and then have to like literally hit the button to you. So 12:30 tomorrow or 10:30, which would be better for me, if you don't mind, just with Chloe being live. Yeah, and that would give me a moment to make some coffee and stuff and go to the bathroom. But I appreciate it, Krista, if we can kick that back a half an hour. Just makes it easier. All right, so here we go. We're going to pull up the quartz here. From your end and mine, let's ground our intentions for this weekend into the quartz as well. And, of course, you have bigger intentions just from this weekend, bigger things you're creating, then Chloe's crystals, throw them into the quartz here as well. And so from your end and mine, if you want to stick with us, of course, energy is your permission. I'm asking you if you want to stick around. We're not going to throw energy at you here. So with your permission, we will do so. I made it. Sorry, last live. Very happy. Missed our blood passed with a blood nose. Oh, favor. Who's very, very happy boy? Welcome. I haven't seen you here before. All right. So let's go ahead and work with the crystal, quartz crystal here. So what do you see for your weekend? What do you see for your awesome universe? I see all awesomeness. I see a great shift today. I see my foot healing even better. I see abundance. I see meeting new people maybe. I see opportunity. I see good food, and I see laughter and fun. I see the mountains. I see water, and I'm going to go see amazing beauty tomorrow and make videos for all of us to share as well. So I see all kinds of fun. I see awesomeness, and I see my life moving forward. What do you see? Here we go, guys. John, good dawning. Welcome. John, if you didn't know, we're moving the show back. We're going to do live on Saturday with Chloe at 8:40, and then 8:40 from every single day forward, Monday through Saturday. And hint, we'll be going live. So if you want to join us, I won't be so early, and so we'll be live, guys. East Coast time will be 10:40. I mean, it's what it is, but good dawning for me is 8. So 10:40 from now, we'll be live on the East Coast. For Scotty, it'll be 7:40. So hopefully he can join us. Neil and Shelly as well. So after Truthwave, if they're in Truthwave there, then it's not so hard. So yeah, some of you guys, some of the old crew may come back, and I certainly understand if you're on the West Coast, or if you just need your sleep. Good God, but it's been beating me alive, and I think that's why I'm physically feeling out of frame, and just nodding out at times, and so this isn't, yeah, it's a favor. All right, so what do you see for your amazing weekend? Let's all see awesomeness this weekend, right? And if you're Hershey, you might see the Blue Angels. She put up a bunch of, or an eagle. So check out Hershey's live, blah, 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 shorts. She's got some Blue Angels skipping by her house there, which is amazing. And where she's at in Florida there, it's definitely feasible to see the Blue Angels. I think they're from Pensacola, or that area, the air base there. And yeah, I went to Pensacola and went to I'll give a story here, guys. There's a national seashore down there, and any national seashore generally has a nude beach. And we were in the Army, and a whole slew of us, guys, gals, went down to the beach, and we found the nude beach, and went, let's give it a whirl. And I burnt myself to a crisp in a spot you should not burn. And yeah, it was not fun. And I almost, I'd run. Try running with burning, sunburn in the, we say nothing more. But yeah, so exactly. But grateful they don't trying to run like that. Fortunately, on Fridays there's already a show scheduled, so those shorts are Tuesday and Wednesday when I do hometown practice. Awesome. All right. So what are you grounding in for this week into this gigantic quartz that we got from Chloe's Crystals, who will be live tomorrow? And if you understood the price of this, this is generally 100 and change in any crystal shop based on the size and the rainbow in it. We got this for less than $40. I'll leave it alone. So yeah, help Chloe and help yourself tomorrow. And of course, next week, the week after, is the Gem and Mineral Show here in Colorado, in Denver. So I'm going to try to get myself over there, at least for a few hours, at the Gem and Mineral Show in Denver. I don't know if I'm going to spend any money, but you never know, just to check it out. But we'll see. But Chloe's Gem and Mineral Show is way better in the long run, let's be honest. The sand is so white here, it literally blinds, and it can become well over 100 degrees to walk on. Oh, geez, Louise. Favor. All right, so what are you looking to create this weekend? See it here. We'll bring in the girl from Yipa Nipa. Boom. Da 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 da. La 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 la. Da da da. La 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 la. With sound effects. La 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 la. Doody doo be doo Scooby Doo wah. Shoo be doo be Scooby Doo wah. Be doo be doo. La 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 la. I love you. There we go. Whew. All right, let's seal this off, guys, and have an amazing weekend, right? All right, so let's seal this hermetically, right? Autoclave sealed. Sealed with a kiss. There you go. All right, guys, what are you looking to create this weekend? See it, be it. Take a moment today. Close your eyes. Do so now. Do so later. See your Sunday night. See your weekend. What? Amazing. Before we go here, I want to do one quick thing. I am. Say something after I am. And that's what you're going to create. I am all the awesomeness I've been looking for. What about you guys? Create an I am statement for this weekend for yourself. I am grounded in an awesome weekend. Well, there you go. I am grounded in amazing energies. I am the awesomeness I have been looking for. What about you guys? Are you the awesomeness you've been looking for? I don't know. Only you do. But remember, guys, everything you do or don't do, Well, let's do it. Let's close out with our group hug. I was about to end without the group hug. All right, guys, take your left arm up to the person to your left, right arm up to the person to your right. And yeah, let's close out with our group hug. And I almost missed it. I don't know why. So as we take our love and it comes out of our left hand and spins around, each of every one of us, and it goes through me, and it goes through Millie, and it goes through Lindsay, and it goes through Lexi, and it goes through Janet, and it goes through Angela, and it goes through Sad Boy, and it goes through Chloe, and it goes through Blindly Inspired, and it goes through Victor, and it goes through John, and it goes through Fatima, and it goes through each and every one of us, right? Hershey. And Mo and all of us. And as we do that, it spins faster and faster and faster and faster. We each feel each and every one of our hearts, but eventually it spins up like the Large Hadron Collider. We spin up into one big heart. And we take that big energy, one big heart, as we spin it up through each other and lock it in like a reverse tornado, clink into the greater source field, where we let that love spin up and we see everybody within the greater source field in love and peace. And we see everybody here in love, peace, and awesomeness as well. 2 bits. We see everybody in this planet, with a decent home. Why? Because everybody on this planet has a right to a decent home. Why? Because we have enough space and materials to give everybody, theoretically, a 2-bedroom home with 2,000 square feet, all the amenities, and an acre of land. Where? Deep in the heart of Texas. Why? Because the stars at night shine bigger and brighter. Where? Deep in the heart of Texas. But what does that mean if you can put every man, woman, child, and baby in a 2-bedroom house? Individually, with 2,000 square foot and an acre of land, it means we don't have a population problem on this planet. We never really did. We have an overcrowding problem, a density problem in our inner cities. Our cities may be a little overcrowded, but we do not have an overcrowded problem in America, in the world. There we go. We see each and every one in those homes with what? Fresh running water. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should have to run out to a river or a lake and drag water to their house and boil it and all that jazz. Why? Because there are 6 companies that invented boxes that you can place on top of your table to create water. Pull it out of thin air as long as there's 10% humidity or more. We see everybody on this planet as well with fresh fruits and vegetables in their new homes. Why? Because there's nobody on this planet that needs to starve. We make enough food. The sad thing is that 50% of it doesn't reach you. It reaches the garbage dump. It dies on the side of the road. It dies in the truck going to the store. It doesn't make it across on the boat. It doesn't get on the boat. It gets plowed over. You get the idea. It sits on the shore and doesn't get picked up by the barge. And whatever it is, 50% of our food never makes it anywhere but to the landfill or rot in space. So with that, if we were a little more conscious, there's no reason why anybody on this planet should be starving, should not have a fridge full of fresh fruits and vegetables, as everybody should have a right to on this planet, just like fresh water. You need it to survive. Anything to survive. You get the idea. We see the governments of the world apologizing for grifting, grafting, lying, stealing, and pulling the general wool over each and every one of their citizens. We see them also apologizing for lying to their military as well in the same fashion. We see the military realizing they've been grifting, grafting, and lied to and energetically used as pawns in somebody else's game that they're not even paying attention to or a part of, sadly, just pawns within. They realize this and they put down their weapons and realize that they would have shot somebody they don't even know just because they're a pawn in somebody else's energetic game. And they realize the game that they're playing and put down their weapons and hug the person they otherwise would have shot and get to know them as a mirror of themselves. We see the governments that have been lying, grifting, grafting, and stealing having a crash derby, a derby, right? A smash 'em up derby. So we each get into our crappy El Caminos, and whoever has the crack 'em up derby there and the smash 'em up cars, we've all seen that at the local county fair. And so whichever car is left after crashing into each other, and whoever is the best driver in the smash up derby there and the crash up derby, climbs out of their car. Again, I think it'd probably be Putin. But nonetheless, whoever it is there, they can rule the world and shake their stick and think that they're controlling you and whatever else they want to do. But we know that we are the arbiters of our own universe. We see each and every one of us healed in the highest light. We see each and every one of us in the fullest abundance in the highest light. We see each and every one of us in the highest joy and the highest light. We see each and every one of us in the being used as the greatest help in the greatest source field for our highest light and good. And we see ourselves, everything in our universe, as awesome. Everything in our universe as put together. Everything in our universe as in favor. Nothing missing, nothing broken. And if you want more favor, check out Lucky Stone's channel for favor invocations. We see each other in the highest loving light and the most amazing loving light, and we hug each other in the astral, so to speak. We see Mother Gaia with no X's or O's in her sky. We see Mother Gaia with no forever chemicals or plastics in her water or on her soil. And we see her breathing free and clear. With that, we take our reverse tornado as it spins up into the greater source field and we release it like a balloon. As it floats up like a helium balloon, as it floats up into the greater source field, our love and our hearts disperse into the greater source field in with and mix in with everybody else. And we bring that love and our love up into the greater source field there. And there's Lucky, speaking of favor videos. And we bring up that love and we release it into everybody's universe. And with that, we become one with the greater source field in love, in peace, and with awesome joy. And, of course, for the highest helpfulness of humanity. And with that, we seal this, close this out with a hallelujah, so it is, and have an amazing weekend as it shall be. Shoo, shoo. There we go, guys. All right, it changes every day. It's all based on what flows through here. So sometimes a little stumpy or a little shaky, sometimes it's a little flowy. But either way, guys, it's all the intention, right? All right, guys, so remember, everything you do or don't do helps to create your loving, living universe. If you're still in your dark night of the soul, as you release your darkness, step into your light, your cells literally do vibrate faster. They spread out as they're clumped together in the darkness. They spread out and find themselves as free as you are. And what does that mean? You're in your light body. And that makes it easier for you to do what? Create your loving, living universe, because you are not being karmic to yourself, right? All right, guys, stay awesome. We will be live tomorrow with Chloe at 8:30 or 8:40. We will be live next Saturday with Good Dawning at 8:40. We will be live on Monday. I will tell you tomorrow, either at 6 tomorrow on Monday or 8:30. It just depends on me going into the woods. And then from that day forth, we will be live at 8:30. We will take back the old slot there that's not being used. We send favor to Care Bear as she rebuilds her universe. And we move back to 8:30, 8:40 in the Good Dawning here. I will see you around the block today. Hershey will be live today. I will best as I can. My phone will be in my back pocket as I'm working, so when I can go on break and stuff, I will be there and be square. But otherwise, guys, realize that you are the love you are looking for. You are the universe that you are looking for, and everything flows from inside you. So as you see that, take a moment today, guys. Close your eyes wherever and whenever you can. Just take a moment and do it on your own. You don't have to do it all the time, but just once. And ground into, close out, and see yourself on Sunday night, Monday night, if you have a holiday or not. And see yourself as a perfect weekend. See that weekend, frame it up, and as if you were standing there on Sunday night and it was the most amazing weekend you ever had. Watch what happens, guys. You are the arbiters of your energy, and I love you all. And I will see you all tomorrow with Chloe in the next. All right, guys, stay awesome because you are. Have a day as amazing as you are, guys. Thank you so much. And of course, I'll see you over at the Wave of Truth with Victor. And Nub. Of course, we can't. How can we forget Nub? It's really Nub's show. It's Victor who's running the show for Nub, right? That's how, if you're a cat owner, it's you are running the show for the cat. The cat is not running your show. You know that. All right, guys, have a day as awesome as you are. Love you all. Bye. Keep an eye out for that video, the ramblings, with me thermaling out, getting the phone getting too hot and overheating and shutting down before I got to the gates of Red Rocks. When I drive there tomorrow, or not tomorrow, yeah, tomorrow when I go to Red Rocks, I will try to do the second half of that video for you. Love you guys. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next. Love you all.